WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is now officially free. He is reportedly already in his native Australia after rumors of his release spread Monday. Previously, this 52-year-old man had been in a high-security prison in London, England, since 2019. He was arrested at the request of the United States, US, which attempted to extradite him to Uncle Sam's court. His arrest was made after the Ecuadorian government revoked his political asylum at that time and cancelled Assange's citizenship status. It is known that Assange has lived in the Ecuadorian embassy complex in London since 2012. At that time, he also faced accusations of sexual harassment in Sweden. But the charges were dropped. His own release came after he pleaded guilty in court on the U.S. Pacific island of Northern Marianas to charges of disclosing military secrets. Under a plea deal, he was sentenced to prison, but allowed to walk free by the U.S. Department of Justice. Assange was charged under U.S. law under the Espionage Act of 1917. This law could initially land him in prison for 175 years. At that time, the U.S. Department of Justice stated that Assange was charged with computer hacking conspiracy related to his activities with former U.S. intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning in March 2010. Manning himself has been sentenced to 7 years in prison for leaking classified data and is now languishing in a U.S. military prison. Assange was charged with conspiring with Manning to crack passwords and access U.S. Department of Defense computers. It is connected to U.S. government networks for classified documents and communications. One of them is a secret U.S. military document about the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. The material he released included a video showing civilians killed by U.S. helicopter gunfire in Iraq in 2007, in which the victims included 2 Reuters journalists. It should be noted that in February, the Australian government submitted an official request regarding the Assange case to the government of U.S. President Joe Biden. The Australian government says Assange's case has dragged on too long and there is no benefit to his detention. Assange was once considered a hero for free speech activists around the world. However, at the same time, he was also considered a criminal for those who considered him to be a danger to national security, including U.S. intelligence sources.